action to be consistent. However, because of the mechanical advantage given by this gear versus the ratcheting design here, which is approximately 6mm pitch, we are actually able to develop a mechanical advantage theoretically of 75, though the actual comes down to around maybe 12 or 15 due to frictional forces.
How do you know the 6mm pitch?
Oh, we measured this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Most of the original machine's design was in metrics and SI units, so our improvisions were made in inches and English units due to the fact that I don't have a tape measure that has metric sizing in it, nor do I have tools that are metrically sized either, so that's a problem that is not mine to address. But in order to reassemble it, we just simply rescrew these 3 back in. But that's, no. Yeah, as you can see, it's actually relatively easy to reassemble this design.
Is the original manufacturer located in China or?
Yes, it is most definitely in China. As we also, it's not really apparent from here, but if you inspect most of the parts, actually, they are very poorly finished, so we did have a bit of trouble coming from that. The tolerances are also very low on the original design, which contributed to its poor function. So with this, we actually didn't bring any oranges because, as we mentioned, oh, are you recording first?
Yeah.
I kind of forgot that we're supposed to do that, but yeah.
I got you.
So,
They have lemons.
No.
ours. Yeah, we were gonna mention that we actually didn't.
Hey, use ours.
Yeah.
Use
Ours.
Yeah.
Good try.
It works better than
Alright. Yeah, but we actually don't recommend testing this too much because of the fact that this is a 3D printed gear and it wears pretty readily. If this were to be made of a steel gear though, it would be fully functional and we wouldn't have any doubts in its function. Due to our technological constraints, we were not able to access any better equipment. But yeah, before I do this, I just want to demonstrate the actual motion of how I forgot to put the ratchet back in. My bad. But yeah, they have to be assembled together because they do engage each other, so that is my bad. Thanks for the prep there, though. Most of the materials we use actually, as you can tell, are not the same kind of consistent screws, so that's because I mainly use what I had on hand due to both financial and technical limitations. Yeah, this engages inside like that, and the entire mechanism slides upward. I also want to say that most of the fittings in this design are force fit due to the fact that they're wood, and also with this one, the aluminum was actually relatively easy to tap, so we were able to do that with ease. As I mentioned also, this is our base prototype as we were not able to purchase multiple ones due to the cost. This is around $50 on Amazon if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry. Yeah, I touched the lemon, so my hands are kind of sticky from that, so that was a bad idea.
This would all be built on a conveyor belt and mass produced.
Actually, most of the parts, when I expected them, they are actually hand grinded, so I am not too sure that they are mass produced. As you can imagine, there's probably not that high of a demand for orange presses anyway, but this really does make the job a lot easier, which is the functionality of this machine and its purpose. Let's just push this upward. As you can tell, due to this swiveling handle, it actually does turn with ease, apart from sometimes it does get stuck though. Alright. The time taken to actually spin this is greatly reduced due to the fact that we have a spinning, oh, wrong way, yeah. Nah, my bad.
It's really nervous, huh?
Yeah, I didn't sleep too much, I'll be honest. I also want to say that our original design, we did not incorporate the fact that this would have interfered with that, so we had to remodify our length in order to bring this handle up.
That would be a big one.
Alright, let's squeeze this now. The WD-40 smell, I would think that's obvious, so.
That's like a
Ooh.
Yeah, is that here?
might have been
Sounds
wood
like
on the
the-
bottom.
It's like gear, I think.
Yeah, the gear is pretty worn down in here.
Oh.
That's not a good sound to hear. Let's see what that is. Ooh, the gear broke inside. Well, as we were saying though, the gear was only meant for demonstration purposes. So.
We should have got a
Yeah.
steel one.
We actually did look online, but we could not find metric sizing. And the reason why we used a custom printed gear was because the part itself, the greedy gear, we actually designed that ourselves. We could not find a standard sizing for that. Also, the fact that this ratchet is not actually meant for a worm drive because it's not slanted. It's a vertical shape. I mean horizontal shape. So we were not able to custom make that.
All right.
Theoretically, it does use though. So.
Okay, any questions? All right, that's good enough.